Welcome, welcome. One and all. That's a little loud. The Goblin Stone. Let me just tweak our options just a little bit here. Oh, that's right. So yes, this game definitely has a cutesy art vibe, to be sure. A couple of things. First and foremost, a big thank you to Orc Chop Games for sponsoring this segment of today's stream and helping me bring Goblin Stone to you for our sponsored segment. Oh yeah, actually, that needs to be disclosed properly. Branded content. Yes. There we go. We are branded today. So Goblin Stone is a new turn-based RPG where you control, I guess, a party of goblins as they go on some mysterious and magical adventures. How's it going, Tom? Indeed, perfect timing here as we check out Goblin Stone for the first time. I'm going to play through the tutorial here on stream, start a new story to, because it kind of introduces the core story of the game. So I've played just about 10-15 minutes so far, just to tweak the audio settings and get familiar with the base mechanics. And so far, I rather like what I see. Without further ado, why don't we jump right into Goblin Stone and see what there is to see here. Goblin Stone has a narrative campaign. There is a narrator who is fantastic. And apparently there are 9 chapters, about 40 hours of gameplay in the full release here, which does come out on Steam tomorrow. It is not me. I am not the narrator this time. Delete it. And open up the book.
And so, the story begins.
But how reliable?
A most familiar setting for the earnest adventurer.
I don't know.
Dark and musty halls, teeming with foul creatures, forgotten treasures, and copious amounts of experience points. Entombed in this particular cavernous hallway is an artifact of profound significance. A gemstone like no other. In pursuit of this artifact, 3 stoic adventurers delve into the darkness, eager to plumb its depths, unwitting to what lies in wait.
There are some Darkest Dungeon vibes in this game, both the narration style and the core combat actually do remind me of Darkest Dungeon. Wait a minute, those aren't goblins. Those aren't goblins. Got an elder wizard, a dwarf, and some kind of halfling-like creature.
Ah, the common goblin, widely regarded as a hideous and feeble minion.
We've been lied to.
Eager to avulse the creature of its experience points, they assault it.
Kill the goblin. Oh, he looks so sad. Everyone falls in line to attack. So, initiative works kind of interestingly here in Goblin Stone. We have a time bar at the top of the screen here that displays the order that heroes will operate in, with the closest to center being next to go. Everybody moves forward along the time bar at a steady rate. When they reach the middle, their turn starts. And then, depending on which ability you use, you move backwards along the time bar a certain number of spaces with 3, 4, and 5 actually also taking bonus damage. You're tired after using an expensive ability. In addition to that, there are abilities that can alter how enemies move along the initiative bar or move them back along the initiative bar. So there's room to stagger foes and manipulate turn order as well. Yeah, your energy is essentially your time. And I think it's pretty cool. Strike that goblin. Right in the nose. So after we attack, our position changes. Or dwarf gets smorked in the face.
A loot bag. An honest reward for dispatching the squalid creature.
Most foes drop valuable items when killed. But we only have limited bag space. Another similarity, I think, with Darkest Dungeon. This is the core inventory system.
Meager spoils. Perhaps the next yield will be a bit more substantial.
Just had junk. Two thump.
More goblins. It appears that ill fortune has beset these hapless few. Their companion lies crushed beneath the rubble.
How cruel to strike down these innocent creatures while they're mourning their
They
dead.
attack the goblins in distress.
Are we the baddies? So now we have Stone Throw, which can target enemies who are not in the front. This does half of our base damage and prevents the enemy from taking an action for 2 units of time. We just want to kill the front one, though. They appear to be unarmed, sir. Perfect. And inflict stun. Done him. Okay, and that made the wizard tired. Taking more damage from attacks. Oh, the stun wore off, so that they still got an action there. Well, that's okay. Yeah, they look so scared. They're definitely up against superior opponents, that's for sure. Lightning bolt. Three more junk.
Such a dismal bounty. One must slay great quantities of goblin for a decent recompense.
Sounds like we have work to do then.
They chance upon greedy little burglars. Treasure rightfully theirs. Being
His face is so
in
good.
front of their very eyes. Quickly, they interrupt and lay claim to the treasure.
We upgrade our characters. There are a number of ways that characters will be upgraded. We'll see those up, sort of presented to us as we escape the tutorial here. Knock back all foes. So that knocks them back in the time order. We should be able to kill this one with a lightning bolt plus a stab before it acts. Oh, but it's no longer in front, I see. dwarf took a beating. It's a tough life. So is it a roguelike or an RPG, says Ukabega.
Goblins soon realize they have no chance at survival. In desperation, they hurl their loot at the assailants.
The store page describes it as both. It seems to me more RPG than roguelike. I'm actually not sure
Without
what
tally,
the rogue part
goblins
is.
withdraw into the sanctuary of darkness.
But the store page does use both terms.
How strange. These creatures were fully expected to die. Perhaps their journey will be worth following.
Now we are goblins.
Two little goblins. One despondent, one morose, and both with the shivers.
Spooky. Booter.
A spider, the occasional snack for a hungry goblin.
At this size, however, the roles are reversed.
Done it. Give it that bonkin'. Spider strike.
Hope emerges as the goblins dispatch the threat.
5 gold coins on the spooter. All right. Note that we actually still have the junk from the adventurers for some reason.
A light, finally. A path out of this abyss.
Erebus Darkstar notes that even some other games that aren't necessarily rogue games use the roguelike tag on Steam. So it might not be rogue in the sense that we're familiar with here, where there's permadeath or between-run randomization. We'll see. We are playing the 1.0 version of the game here, so you're going to see what the full day one release looks like. And I'll be able to show off as much as I can here in a couple hours. What's that? Oh, it's spooters. We've been surprised by spooters. We start further back on the time bar. Meaning the spooters get the first strike. It's alright, victory is just a stone's throw away. Okay.
Prudence and time are potent medicines.
Now we can smack twice, get rid of one of them. We should be fine.
Excellent strike.
Right. Got Snot Clover. And Rush Rattler, or goblin names here. We are going to be able to rename the goblins soon-ish.
They survived the ambush.
Spiders punched. Spider money acquired. And a Goblin Stone, or maybe the Goblin Stone. Seems important. The title drop. But why would we ever rename Snot Clover? Good question.
As curiosity surpasses reason, they unearth the strange object. It indeed appears to be the artifact the adventurers so fervently coveted. As the stone awakens from its slumber, it radiates a light both beautiful and blinding. Strange spirits emanate from the stone. They swirl and undulate in jubilation. As the awe-struck goblins peer into the brightness, the spirits speak out. They bid the goblins to seek a sacred place deep within the woods, and there rest the stone. Faced with such a spectacle, the goblins muster what they can to break their stupor. They pocket the stone and head for the surface.
Hello, Dark Potato. Yes, the full release of this game is tomorrow. Should be full release, not early access, to my understanding. I do not believe this is an early access title. I'm also not sure what the price point is going to be. My guess would be 30 or less. Question is how much less. Giant House Key with a 36 months, the 3 full years.
Coming into the light, they are greeted by spring winds and the echo of new leaves stirring in the breeze.
The mysterious stone has told of a ruin within these woods. The goblins have been charged to seek it out and place the stone inside. Great question, Lamguin. I would say the vast majority of our sponsorships here on the channel come from people reaching out to me, rather than the opposite. I don't do a whole lot of reaching out.
A place of tranquility and rest.
Let's rest and recover. Voices can be upgraded at the Lair's barracks or campgrounds.
They repose for a moment by the warm flame.
There seems to be some kind of like town or base that we can upgrade. Surprising amount of depth from what I've seen so far. That's right, skip the upgrade. Just rest. So here's our world map for Act 1. The Old Brook Fields. Mysterious stone is told of a ruins within these woods. We have to leave the woods, find the ancient ruins, and place the stone. Can we reorder our gobos? Oh yes. Be able to do a lot more than that. So here we can view each goblin's stats, abilities, and equipment. We can also reorder their combat positions to suit our strategy. So we can see here, Snot Clover is a veteran peon, level 1. We have an age stat. Every goblin has body, mind, and spirit. We seem to derive the secondary stats, which are life, chance to crit, base attack power, armor, magic armor, and speed, the rate of movement and the time bar in battle. You can have different weapons equipped. By default, we start with Fist, which gives us some abilities. And then we can view their genes. Yes, this game has genetics and goblin breeding, because of course it does? Question mark? To the point that there are even dominant and recessive genes that your goblins can have. I'm not making this up. Every goblin comes with a unique genetic code, generating genetic traits that modify stats and abilities. Each goblin can have up to 4 traits, but only 2 can be active at a time. Yeah, get out your goblin punette squares. We got a lean, straight-eared, lively mouth, calm-eyed goblin with unknown lineage. Apparently no current special perks. Peon bonus. And what about Rush Rattler? Cool. And here we can rename them. So I'm going to open up channel point redemptions for our goblins here. Now you can become one of the goblins adventuring here in Goblin Stone. Join the crew. Start your own lineage of goblins. We got Nibble and Burned. Welcome. Need to save their renames? Yes. So that they should update later, I guess. Nibble and Burned, welcome. Is this game replayable or is it a one-time campaign? There is a one-time campaign that you can finish. That apparently takes about 40 hours to play through. So there's a long campaign. I don't know if there's additional replayability beyond that. More goblins. Dirty Third Coast, thanks for the Prime sub in the 4 months.
A bittersweet reunion, as they discover their camp had been further ravaged by adventurers. A goblin lies barely breathing. Their dungeon loot was never treasure, but medicines direly needed for their wounded. With their loot now lost, they wallow in despair.
Poor guys.
A queer sensation interrupts the morose scene. As the stone artifact acts on its own accord, the group beholds the spectacle, agape with wonder. The languishing goblin is bathed in a warm glow.
Wow.
Its wounds slowly mend as it returns to health. As the light subsides, bewilderment gradually gives way to joy. Reunited, they now set out for the forest's edge.
Excellent. So now we have 2 more goblins. Let's take a quick look here. Burned, Fizzgaler, Nibble, and Rump Barker. These randomly generated names are pretty sweet. They are 2 raiders. And we're gonna rename them as well. Let me open up the naming for that. Somebody asked, do we have a name to support our sponsor today? Exclamation point. Goblin has a link to Goblin Stone on Steam here. If you want to wish list or otherwise take note of it, that's the way to do it. Snot Clover 2. And Adonis, welcome aboard. Snot Clover returns. The second. So they're equipped with fists. Let's see, Raider bonus. Every 1 mind point is 1 more crit. So Raiders have more crit chance. No elaboration on Raider as a class. Looks like they might have more abilities, maybe? There's a way to jump down. So we have a chiseled stick. Short stick with one side sharpened to an edge. Sells for 400 gold. Not Clover, enjoy. Give this one to Adonis. Rock on a stick. Either Unsee, to my knowledge, this game is PC only.
They chance upon a carcass, concealed by the stench. A small trove of unclaimed meat and giblets.
Was that chest to pick one? No, I believe we got everything from that chest. We got both weapons. Can I choose traits now?
Scavenge to the bone, leaving nothing to waste.
Have a quick look here. Whoops. I don't think I can do anything with these yet. Oh, we also have skin color. I see. Interesting. Do I know the Banner Saga series? I've heard of it. Yep. I think I played the first one. An iron key.
Among the treasure, a lone iron key. What might it unlock?
What indeed? Can I make you a ranged character if possible? Sure. If possible. We'll have to see what's what kind of weapons we find.
The iron key unlocks the gateway. The path forward becomes clear.
A wolf?
A goblin's world is full of peril, and there are many who hunt them. Wolves, such dreadful beasts. Their filthy maws salivate for goblin flesh.
Wow. So, on our turn, we get to look at, looks like 3 abilities from our character. But your character has more abilities than that, so you can have redraws. If target has bleed or poison, add more. Guaranteed inflict bleed. Interesting. I can see Nibble's abilities too. All right. I guess just slash it. I'll get the bleed proc. So the wolf is currently going to go and attack Adonis. So I'll stun the one in the back. Now that's the front one. Exterminate. Deal bonus damage if the target dies. The ability costs 1 instead of 5. Cannot be used on turn 1. Chopping time. They take bonus damage while surprised? I don't think so.
A precise assault.
Okay. Wakey Wakey. Deal 65 damage twice if target has a stun, freeze, or slow. Add a finale. For a total of 200% damage. Oh, and Wakey Wakey can target the second foe. So can Slicing Dagger. So we can pick off the one in the back rank here. Let's do that. Bird takes a chomp. All right, delay it. Keep delaying it. Oh, that pushed it into tired range now, so now it takes more damage too. Oh. Cool. Can you stack stun? I don't believe you can. Probably should show that off, though. There was a pack with 100 coins. So we're up to 130 now. And berries. Heal 10% of life. We have healing consumables. We might want to eat some berries or something. How do I... Oh yeah, here we go. Cool. Is this the full release of the game? Yes, we're looking at the 1.0 version of the game, given I got influencer access, or whatever you call it, so I get to play it before everybody else can. But yes, this is the full release you're looking at, and it will be a
through to the
full
edge
release
of the
game.
woods. At last they find a pathway out and venture into the open world.
Does tired last until you're out of the tired zone or until your next turn? I believe it is where your initiative is currently at. So you only take bonus damage while you're way behind, basically. Level complete. The mysterious stone has told of a ruins within these woods. The goblins have been charged to seek it out. Place the stone inside. So get some money, bring all the stuff. Good. Goblins tend to live briefly. Have replacements ready, they say. Don't feel like I've played enough Tarn Silver to form a verdict yet. We haven't even found the town yet, for example. There might be more cave spiders. Adonis in front. Yeah, our 10-minute verdict is not to be questioned. First impression is the only impression, right? That's right.
They enter a deeper part of the woods.
Ooh.
The scent of danger lingers heavy. Ahead, an adventurer rests. Quietly they sneak.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Caught off guard, braces for battle.
Poor guy. He is not stun, freeze, or slow. Oh, I can see what he's going to do, though. Cool. He's got a chance to resist stuns. Maybe we can stack stun. We'll have to try. Although I can't on this guy. Just hit him with a rock.
To be felled by the goblins he hunts. How shameful. His quarry watches you from behind iron bars.
He's had medium adventure stuffs. Various medium-sized adventure items of no use for goblins. These ones seem to be in poor condition. So boots, clothing, oversized weapons, regular adventurer things that we can't use. I like that. Kind of a little D&D detail. Choose. A new goblin. Homebuster. Who's armed with a wooden stool. 20% chance to stun. Has armor up, gains armor. So we have a tanker. Rattle. Deal armor damage and inflict stun. Salvage. Remove all armor gained and heal for 3 times that amount. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Welcome for now, Tomebuster.
Another one joins their company. This fellow is clad in armor.
A fork in the path. Path will often split in two, each offering its own allure and possibilities. Both paths eventually lead to your goal. Once you have chosen a path, you will no longer be able to tread the other. Overall map? Yeah, so harvest and then treasure, or treasure and then harvest. Doesn't seem like it matters for this choice. I'll take the high road. can no longer return.
They can no longer turn back.
That's right. Eight more wild berries, good.
A decent harvest.
What's in the box? Money? Green gems. Star-shaped rays emanate from the center. More medium adventure stuffs, and some meat. I'll take it.
There was once a time when goblins were plentiful in these woods. These few, the last of the green goblins, are all that remain.
Are there hidden rooms? No idea. We got ore and stone used to build and upgrade the Lair. There's going to be a lair of some kind.
This will come in handy. Nothing must be wasted.
More money.
They happen upon a downtrodden orc still clad in rags and shackles. At his feet, a freshly dug grave adorned with a bone club buried in the barrow. The goblins timorously disturb the orc in
Timorously,
his
I
mourning.
like that.
Uneasily, they speak to him, ask about a nearby ruin in these woods. Barely noticing their presence, the orc wipes away a tear with one hand as he raises the other to give direction. Politely thanking the grieving orc,
Thank the
the
orc.
goblins discreetly withdraw and leave him to his sorrow.
Hapfee, thanks for the prime sub and the 25 months. Quarter century of support. And yeah, we probably want one of the peons first. Let's try that.
A cozy fire welcomes the wayworn.
Looks like we're at full health, so let's discuss tactics. Combat speed increases until the
They
end of
settle
the
in,
adventure.
Weary of the road.
Rummage. Something shiny here. More junk. Good. So what do the different paths mean? It's kind of like an up and down option. Kind of like left and right in Slay the Spire. Basically alternating paths. Get different rewards going one way versus the other. And once you go one way, you're
Can
committed.
No longer turn back.
As we cannot turn back, says the narrator. Lots of junk. Is this a roguelike? Unclear. The store page says yes, but what does that actually mean in terms of gameplay? Nobody's really sure. Yes, we go in this order. So let's stun the front one then. Maybe we can wakey it. I have one redraw. No. There's wakey.
Nicely done.
Death. Done. Let's see if we can stack stun. Let's try rattling here. Resisted. Seems like probably not. Although it might also be just generic stun resistance. combo. Stun resistance went from 30 to 80 there. Okay. Cool.
Just beyond an old, forgotten watchtower, held fast by a great forest tree.
Uh-oh. Humans.
Humans have taken domain. The road ahead will not be easy.
Foes with armor are harder to beat. If special effects like bleed ignore armor. We have one feeble adventurer with 3 armor. They are a level 1 menfolk man. Large. Large menfolk man. Then the big one. He resisted it. Alright, then bleed the front one. The bleeding deals damage over time. 11 damage over 5 time. And we can refresh the duration if we pick at his wounds. So I think that means he'll die now. Let's just throw more stones at the big guy. Okay, and armor up is a short ability, so he'll stay in front if we use armor up here. That's good. Oh, and it shows exactly how much damage is left. 8 plus 9. So yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Got the bleed. How? With my face. Blocked the rock. How dare they? Exterminate.
Crippling strike.
50% stun chance. Just shove him then. Make him tired. Wakey, wakey.
A bold attack.
Got him. So we got regular adventure stuffs. Instead of poor quality adventure stuffs. And Quip Hunter with a magic rock. A rookie shaman. Has sticky hoodoo. Let's see. Shaman, warlock, acolyte. Oh my, there's a lot of classes. Has an empty socket too. So there are socketed things. Special looking rock with simple magical properties. Inflict slow. Heal an ally. Also remove bleed and poison. Hex. Deal magic damage with a chance to slow. Life shock. Heal a target ally or foe for 25% of our power. And stun. Interesting. Heal and stun. Undead targets take damage. And give an ally haste. Make them move faster. Cool. Very cool. This is a medium nose? Oh my. Cool. All right, let's get some new names for our goblins here. We have 2 unnamed goblins. I'm going to open up channel point naming for them right now. That's a full party of 6, I guess. Arpad and Wizbo.
This captive is garbed in peculiar vestments. It appears quite grateful and joins the group.
There's a high elo name. Arpad. This game has some depth. We haven't even gotten to the Punette squares yet. Just you wait. They're sneaking off to the bar.
Quietly, the goblins approach the ruins, peering from behind a bush. They watch nervously as a pair of human adventurers awkwardly stumble out of the ruins. Deeming it too dangerous to proceed, they search for a more discreet way to enter the ancient ruin.
And yes, we're already past the point where I played during my little test here. So I have not seen any of the game beyond this point.
The goblins make their way under the tree through a dark and uncomfortably narrow tunnel. They miserably crawl through the crannies until they reach the tunnel's end. Unbeknownst to the goblins, they find themselves intruding into a human-infested establishment hidden beneath the tree. The crowd scatters in a frenzy at the sight of the unexpected trespassers. As the chaos ebbs, a surly innkeeper and his flunkies are all that remain.
Very
He
tangled.
turns to the goblins with a baleful glare, intent on exacting retribution.
And he's got the ham hock. More cooks. Oh, there's too many cooks. Gonna spoil the soup. Foes may use status effects like haste to gain advantage. Counter with stun or slow. But foes build resistance to effects that have been used on them, as we've seen. The ham making a metallic slice sound. I mean, it's no less realistic than a sword making a metallic sound when you just, like, poke it into the air, right? That's a fake sound anyway. It's got 20 stun resist currently, going 9th. Maybe we can stun him. Not yet. Alright, we could probably bleed him at least. Maybe we need sharper swords. Chop is 3 cost as well. Let's slicing dagger the innkeeper. Get him, boss! They haste him? Yes, they hasted him. The cooks will buff. I cannot pick wounds in the second row. This is only front foe. Alright, so let's try to pick off the cooks then, I guess. Under the haste stun. There we go. So our pet only has 1 armor. I've been tenderized. We have Hex. Damage with a chance to slow. Give haste to an ally. Or the heal. Heal an ally over 5 for 25% of your power plus your spirit, so 6. Heal 6. I don't think that's worth it at the moment. Let's try to finish this guy.
Away with you.
That's right. Now the Inkeeper has 70 stun resist. And 30 bleed resist, too, I see. Armor up. Okay, and that stun resistance seems to decay, as now they're at 50% stun resist. Second and third. Excellent. Wakey Wakey works on slow. Yeah, so we can get the full Wakey Wakey. That said, I want to pick at wounds here because we add another bleed stack and refresh the duration of both bleeds. We should have 3 full duration bleed stacks as we do. That's pretty good. Intercept the first or second foe's attack. Intercept this attack. Hamstring. I love it. This is ham, get it? That's great. Just kill this fool. Refresh the bleeds. Oh. And just shove him. Oh, he's immune to being shoved. Did it say that anywhere? Or push resist. Okay, yes, it did say that.
Skill.
Ah, yes, there it is. Yes. Let's knock back. Okay. Punch him then. Donis will get hit? I guess that's fine. He might not target, More, indeed. Remove all armor gained and heal for 3 times that amount. Let's take the heal here. Heal for 12. Stun him. Nice. Pick at those wounds. And slow these two. 110 stun resist. Okay, well, I don't need to worry about that much then, huh? Throw rocks at them. We're Adonis. What's that? Slow. So this, yeah, this works. Comboed. Or indeed. Intercept your attack. And then hex this guy. Oh. Can't intercept if there's no actual attack. I see. The rock kill is very satisfying. Kill him. Bled to death. It's a tough way to go. GG, nerd.
An unpleasant encounter.
Alright, the Inkeeper is vanquished. And we get the Hammer. 10 attack power, 2 empty slots. A very, very hard piece of meat. Seems good.
They can carry no more.
Inventory, right? Here. So give that to Adonis here. And then this gets unequipped. Cool.
They can carry no more.
Squatters expelled. Like we missed one treasure and one harvest? Interesting. Might have been more to do? Or maybe that's just the different routes. You can't get them all? It's a little unclear to me. Are there any spaces in the party? No, I think 6 is the max.
The goblins descend through an old garbage chute. As their eyes adjust to the darkness, an uncanny landscape of endless human refuse reveals itself.
Yeah, where's the shop at? We don't know yet. Hopefully we'll find it soon. Each goblin lair, I think we found it. Each goblin lair begins with the Ancestors' Hall, the sacred dwelling place for the souls of ancestral goblins. The strength of the lair will depend on the souls of its deceased.
Recalling what the stone has told them, they come to the realization that beneath all the filth lies what they seek. Stone in hand, they gingerly place it atop the edifice. Suddenly, as if disturbed from a great slumber, violent waves erupt, filling the cavern with relentless energy. Mounds of human waste are swept aside by the vindictive force, revealing the great Goblin Lair, previously thought to have been lost to antiquity.
Okay. The Goblin Lair. With our hilarious goblin statue. So we found where the stone goes. We get a bunch of stuff. With the Goblin Stone in place, the lair can be rebuilt. We'll start with a war room, apparently. We have 6 out of 10 population. We have 0 souls. Used to upgrade the Ancestors' Halls, obtained from a goblin's death, dismissal, or retirement. Wandering goblins gather here to squat on your land and marvel at the lair. Many seek admittance. Recruit a few of them to create an adventuring party.
Foreign goblins and merchants congregate on these grounds.
Cool. We've got Loaf Chaser, Mush Seeker, and Toot Runner.
Only the keen and eager are welcome.
Rescuing goblin captives can unlock new genetic traits for breeding. The more captives you save, the closer you get to collecting them all. As you progress, we will discover more powerful traits. This one is Alert, +1 armor. Has a small nose, and Pickle Skin. Mush Seeker has olive skin. Very hefty. He's a brute. +2 body, but -3 mind. Mush Seeker has good health. You're getting recruited.
Prospects loiter about,
You have no
eager
traits.
for admittance.
Hooray. Can traits be bad? No idea. We need the war room here. These are the ruins of once. Are the ruins of a once a great war room. Should say a once great war room, where ancient goblins plotted their grand adventures and expeditions. Get some more stuff. This is where the adventuring party gathers, ready to be equipped and outfitted for the challenges ahead. And then we choose a
Team
place to
assembly.
embark to.
Many expeditions await them.
No fighting in the war room, that's right. Oriflamme. Store weapons, store materials, breed more goblins. Let's make a larder.
Ample room for the magnificent spoils that await.
+20 larder storage slots. +1 adventure inventory slots. Okay. We can make an armory here. I think I'll leave this one open. Oh, I see. We need the armory to store that. Guess I'll make one then. Welcome to your cache of weapons.
Weapons, both mundane and magical, will find their way here.
Oh, I see. We had to do that as well. Cool. So we are ready, I believe. Choose our party. Throw in Mushseeker. We'll leave Nibble out, I guess. Something like that. Sounds good. What do we got? So we can select a region to see what adventures are available. Our first adventure awaits at the Merry Foothills. Here. You can see that there are adventurers. Just explore it. Is the quest. Let's begin. Another shout out, by the way, to heck, who's our sponsor today? Another shout out to Orc Chop Games for sponsoring today's stream and helping me bring this first look at Goblin Stone to all of you. I'm quite enjoying this so far. I think this is a delightful experience. So we emptied our inventory. That means we can pull it back up again.
Ready for the taking.
That's right. We have a something. Goblin Shrines. Shrines are ancient statues crafted by goblins of ages past. These monolithic figures are strewn throughout the realm, each one imbued with the power to grant a chosen blessing upon our group.
They humbly beseech the stone for its blessing.
Better healing or more speed? We don't have a lot of healing, so I'll take the speed.
They revel in the shrine's blessing.
And we've got harvest or treasure. I'll take treasure. Foodstuffs. Gold bag. And an orb of power. Temporarily enchant a weapon with a free slot. I mean temporarily. Try it out. Adonis. Power up the meat. See how long that lasts. Can I go back and take the other route? No, there's no backtracking. Or wait. Maybe there is? Let's see, actually. I don't think you can.
They can no longer turn back.
No, you can't. Daiten Kong, thanks for 9 months of support. It's good to be here on a Monday. Quick reminder, we won't be here tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. It's going to be a weird week of streams for me. Bootered. You get him, Wispo. $15 to $18. Boom.
The first foe is slain.
Get stomped on.
A galvanizing victory.
spider coins. So shrine or treasure? Let's take the shrine.
The weathered stone harbors divine magic.
Enemies that are surprised will start the battle at 80% life, or immediately remove a mortal wound from a random goblin. We don't have any mortally wounded goblins. We'll see if we can
The goblins
surprise
have been blessed.
anybody. It's a pork chop.
These will be put to good use.
Yummy bone.
Nature's bounty, picked clean. Diligence bears its fruit.
We got 2 wolves and 2 spooters. Should be a sufficiently challenging. Fight. Oof, wow, 10 to Wizbo. Feels bad. One spooter has decided it will not be slowed, but we can stun it.
Shattering
Jeez.
blow.
Now that is some damage.
A vital
What
blow.
lived? Who gave armor to these spooters? And yes, you can stack stuns. Finally, confirmation of that. Getting gooped. You heal yourself. Work, Wizbo. Do you regain health between battles? No. You do gain health between adventures, I believe. But not between fights. Chomped.
Takes caution.
We do have healing items, though, so we can heal between fights with by using consumables.
A shattering blow. The unsavory lot will bother them no more.
Delightful. And yeah, we can also reorder our goblins. So Mush Seeker, you're going to be not in the front anymore. Let's put Snot Clover in front. Yes, mildly salted. The cost of each ability is how long it takes until that goblin's turn comes up again, which also in turn affects who's in front of the battle line and therefore who's getting hit. So there's definitely some tactics to be investigated there.
The lands are charted. The roads are safe.
Level scouted. Pretty cool. It's a money.
A new day dawns.
Construct a stairwell to reach the lower depths, followed by an empty chamber to further expand our lair. Oh my, we can just... Interesting. Fascinating. And the rooms have various sizes, too? What? Okay, we'll get the price refunded. Want to rearrange your rooms. Long click or right click on any room and select move to move it somewhere else. Okay, so we can rearrange the base if we want to. So now we can make the warrens to breed more goblins. We'll increase our roster size as dictated. To convert peons into guards, shamans, or raiders, we first need to build the respective guild for each class. Build the guild. Another spot here. Quarters can house retired goblins. Let's make the warrens. Okay. Build the guilds. The Guards Guild, Raiders Guild, and Shamans Guild. Yes, everybody has full health, seemingly. Now we have 2. Bark on an expedition. This sounds like a randomly generated one. It's this one. Scout Whistling Heath. Explore all of it. Did we pick up any healing items? Yeah, meat and food are healing items. I'm not sure how to bring items from the store with us when we leave. Doesn't seem to be a way to do that. Are there any animation speed options for the game?
Wisdom demands caution in unfamiliar lands.
Can turn off battle UI animations. Not sure about a speed up option though. Healing items might be temporary, so they only last for the expedition. That would make sense. If so, then the difficulty has been pretty low overall. Hawk Gather and Haze Mouser, who have some stats on them. 44 health here on Haze Mouser. They're a flabby brute. Oh, I see. They have life up and body up, but minus mind and minus power. They're flabby and very lean, apparently. Don't ask. They're both brute flabby. Okay. Burned, you're out. Haze Mouser, you're in. Not sure how Burn gets promoted here. Oh, I see. So So get more souls for retiring them. Burned will return to the lair. Goodbye, Burned. Shop. Let's go to the shop. Although I have no money, right? Let's check it out anyway. Pork Bud.
A modest fortune. There is much of use here.
I like him. Sells foodstuffs, orb of finesse, orb of leeching, orb of repulsion, and some basic goods. Why don't we sell all of that?
Just what's needed.
Love the hair, buddy. And we can buy back our junk, too. Okay. Was it T? Yeah, Adonis's hammer is now reset, so the orbs only last for one little adventure.
An intriguing selection.
Wood. Yeah, nothing special here. Human. Get him.
Cruel adventurers. These callous ruffians butcher the innocent for experience and loot.
Right, this guy with 3 armor again. It's fine. Make him sticky. Make him wakey.
A powerful start.
Yeah, every human in this game has quite the jawline. It's true. It's true. Tank that hit. Why not? The bunketing. So there's nothing behind the camera in the basic battle screen. Although the unit card, I guess, is... Yeah, the resistances are a little bit covered. Should probably be a little bit smaller. Let's just shrink down a little bit here. At least see the frost resist. This will prevent me from covering subtitles, too. So I think that's probably worth it. Gotta get down to goblin size. Bonk. Wakey, wakey.
Nicely done.
GG, nerd.
Modest victories lead to great accomplishments.
More stuffs. We got a smithy. What's in the smithy? So that's why we can't go back.
They can no longer turn back.
The smith eyes their battered blades.
Upgraded weapon. Get the fine hammer +1. The more upgrades you have, presumably the higher the cost.
Evident craftsmanship.
Yeah, now it costs 10 gold with a 20% fail chance. Upgrades last until the end of the adventure only. Great hammer. Okay, and the fail chance and cost is based on how many upgrades you've done, not how many upgrades the one thing has. Failed.
How unfortunate.
Oh, and then he goes to take a nap. The shrine. Who keeps knocking over all these trees? Not me.
They pause to venerate their ancestors.
Each foe starts with slow? That's great. Or 50% max life up. These are both very good. Slow.
Grateful for the boon, they depart.
And that means Wakey Wakey works out of the gate here.
Crippling strike.
Although the armor makes it deal not so much damage. Armor is not the same thing as magic armor.
Down with you.
Bonk.
A bold attack.
We should not use that ability. Exterminate. The shockwave that made on the ground. Very cute.
Foolish creature.
Foolish. Various small adventure items. And an orb of max
A
life,
respectable haul.
which may or may not disappear at the end of the adventure also.
The lands are charted. The roads are safe.
Wonderful. So our stuff should be done building now.
Let's see what the new day brings.
Okay, we can see all the things in the larder.
Lair grows.
A strong lair requires a hardy lineage. Many will be born here.
This is where goblins breed. Goblins from the Warrens are usually better than those found at the campground. When choosing a pair, carefully consider mind, body, and spirit. So, we can just breed any two goblins with each other? How progressive. Mix and match, doesn't really matter. Presumably some other traits get inherited too. Let's have Wizbo and
The den needs new
our
blood.
flabby, religious, alert Haze Mouser. We get some sample spawns. Interesting. Fascinating. What if we use Mushseeker?
This pairing holds promise.
Makes only brutes.
The makings of a strong brood.
I think the one we get is going to be random.
The den needs new blood.
And this has a good mind stat. He's a mind goblin. No, we'll do Wizbo and Haze Mouser, I suppose. I want the mega traits. Breed.
A new
Oh
generation.
god.
A new hope.
And now we have tiny naked babies. Maul Rusher and Soul Raider. The flabby religious baby. And we can see their lineage too. Okay. Okay. Very high spirit, low body. Okay. Soul Raider is good health. The flabby brute. Very low mind. Oh, and I can disable traits? Interesting. Yes, I can disable traits if I want to. Oh, cool. So if we find traits we don't like, we can just turn them off. Cool, I guess.
A splendid addition.
Build a room to retire older goblins, which will give us valuable souls needed to upgrade the lair. We're gonna have to dismiss some goblins soonish. Looks like we need to make a new excavation. Get some more shamans. Customize the combat abilities for this class. All goblins of the same class share this ability set. And unlock more with souls. There's also Soul Gale. Apparently these are the poor. Swap out Soul Gale for Spirit Rush. Try that out. I haven't used the haste. Seems expensive. We can look at all our shamans. Cool. Can move this? Yes, I can move the Ancestors Hall. Curious. Very curious. We can shop here as well. Yes. We can sell some of this junk here. Long stick for hunters. Do we have hunters unlocked? I don't think so. We have guard, mystic, and raider. We could get some slightly better stuff. Treasure can be safely sold for gold. Okay, so we have tons of money. In which case, give me the magical twig? Give me the magical twig.
A fair trade.
Give that to Wisbo. Still in the old woods. Burrow's Rest, which we're supposed to scout, and Whistling Heath. Embark on an expedition. Let's explore some more. No? There we go. So our children are not available yet, it seems. I think they have to age up slightly. Haze Master is. That's our pads. No weapon for you, I guess. How do I like the game so far? Delightfully charming with a surprising depth to it. So far seems a little bit on the easy side, but
unfamiliar lands.
don't know how challenging it gets later on.
Packs.
Supposedly a fairly long campaign, about 40 hours to play through the whole thing, so it might be that we're still in the very early stages.
Nothing must be wasted.
Guru. I want the Guru. Indeed. Battle Guru.
Potential is nothing without practice.
Upgrade one ability.
Learn and improve.
How is it upgraded, though? Wounds 2. Upgraded again.
Practice makes the warrior.
And upgrade Slicing Dagger to go with it.
An improvement.
So how upgraded are those exactly? A little unclear, perhaps. So now Pick Wounds is 90% damage. %30 chance to throw another dagger. That's pretty cool, too. Is that a Zombo?
Zombies, these strong, lumbering oafs were once placid, affable even, not any longer.
Lies, though. They have lots of bleed resist, as you might expect.
A precise assault.
Give him a Magic Gale. And yeah, the fly noise is a little bit on the loud side. There's actually a broader audio problem, I believe, in the game that we're kind of working around. There's definitely something wrong with the audio. Get smacked.
Injuries mount.
Clover takes a beating there. These zombies are tough. They do 10 damage and slow. That's nasty. Definitely have to kill one of these zombies quickly. Harsh smash. Can Gobos permanently die? They can, yes.
Away with you.
That's right. Take the hit, Arpad. You got it. You got it. They have to die. Please. There we go. Exterminate.
With each victory, they advance their cause.
Okay, zombies are pretty tough. That's what we learned there. Let's go rest.
A place of respite for the weary.
Get the heal.
They rest and reflect upon the day's events.
Okay, still a little bit bad, but not too bad. Let's go for the harvest, not the smithy. Take some healing berries, which, as we understand it, are temporary.
These will be put to good use.
We might as well use them.
A decent harvest.
Mike and Jen, thanks for the Prime sub and the 25 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and the wolves are getting a bit stronger. Yeah, one slicing dagger. Can't see how much bleed damage that's causing me. Interesting. Didn't get stunned, huh? Kill the spooter. No.
Down
Yes.
with you.
Good. Poison. Okay, just one poison. Fluctuation EM, thanks for the Prime sub in 50 months, the big 5-0. Get him, Adonis. If that gets a kill, it only costs 1, which is good. Wakey, wakey. Not quite. No. Target's a random foe? Interesting. Bootered.
Weapons sheathed, they trundle on.
Got an Orb of Slog. Chance to slow. Some more healing stuff.
A modest fortune.
Mission accomplished.
As the goblins prepare their supper beneath the grey pall of dusk, a familiar face joins their merry company. The massive orc sits with them by the fire. His craggy smile by the firelight reveals a tired soul whose years of youth have ebbed. Over a meal, they share stories of menfolk, cruel creatures who creep through the woods like the rot of a festering wound. The orc whispers an old prophecy from the time of the Great Divide, when the world was set asunder, when the last song is sung among the dead, and trees awake where blood is shed. From ways afoul a hero is woken, reforged shall be the bonds once broken. The orc explains that it tells the tale of a hero promised in legend, one to reunite the broken tribes of monster folk. Before parting, the goblins pledge their friendship. The old orc smiles and invites them to forage with him on the morrow. Chapter 2.
Ah.
The Hinterlands. The lands are charted. The roads are safe.
Very good. End of chapter 1. It seems.
A new day dawns.
Meet him at Furrow's Rest, huh? Alright. We need the quarters, apparently. Build new spots. Right. missing stuff for the others. Okay.
A strong lair requires a hardy lineage. Many will be born here.
Let's see, we have spawns. Okay, we can grow into a battle-ready goblin. Get Soul Raider to grow. We'll only
An
choose Shaman.
appropriate vocation.
Soul Raider is welcome. And I can look at the list of genes. Showcase all your discovered genes. Some goblins might carry hidden recessive traits, and apparently there's quite a few. Wow. Okay. Cool, cool. Well, I can't breed anymore at the moment. Maybe I have to recruit these or something. I just dismiss you.
May they prosper.
Yes.
Wherever they roam.
Yes, I can. Okay, and you can't breed with your own relatives, which already makes this game better than Pokemon. Very cool. Very cool.
The makings of a strong brood.
Let's breed Adonis and Soul Raider.
The seed has sprouted.
Sure has. Look at the goblins. Yeah. We got an alert brute. That's pretty good. And you have nothing.
They're free now to live a life of their own.
Right. Welcome to Peonhood. Parents don't die. No, the parents stay with us.
A proper barracks can fuel a strong legion for many generations.
We have a roster size of 12. And here we can get a breakdown. Everybody's stats, their weapon, their class, their status. Oh, I see. And Hazemasters has some inactive traits, too. Interesting. Very interesting. So here's where we meet up with the orc. Looks like we have a new place to scout, Farview. And yeah, so it looks like you can do repeatable expeditions. This explore and adventure. I don't think this makes any story progress, but can get us more resources for the goblins. Let's meet up with the orc. Hazemauser is fighting with the wooden stool. Okay. A temporary weapon. Chiseled stick. That has an enchantment on it, right? Chance to knock back. Makes it objectively better than the current chiseled stick. Since knockback is mostly a good thing. Alright, very similar fight to before, but again, the enemies seem to be gaining stats. Each time we see them, they're a bit stronger. Just the basic damage is available now. last. Perhaps the enemies are also breeding, it's true. Perhaps indeed. Poor Mush Seeker. Get him.
The first foe is slain. Staggering hit.
Wizbo, no!
It takes caution.
Wizbo, yes. Do Wolf A and Wolf B have the same skills? Yes, I'm pretty sure they are identical. Meet your maker.
Exceptional skill.
Bonk. Heal yourself this way. Be able to kill it before it acts. Yeah.
A crippling strike. Goblins are the very embodiment of survival. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. This will come in handy.
Tiredness system so far has not done a whole lot. Mostly we cannot target enemies that are in the back ranks, so it's hard to take advantage of. So far, anyway. With these.
The amorphous slug
Limelings.
is a delicate creature, best thwarted by magical means.
Enemies are definitely getting tougher here.
Injuries mount.
Actually, it occurs to me that stunning on the heel might actually be beneficial, because being stunned means you're further back in the battle order, and therefore not going to take any more hits. How interesting. Lime's a pretty good stun resist.
Powerful start.
Sloppy Caress. To the back with you. Do that damage. Adonis, no! That'll be fine. Okay, fine.
Vile cretins.
Could have been worse. We don't have any healing, though. A little bit concerning. Does only the first goblin hit take damage? Yeah, whoever's in front takes damage,
Hone their skills,
which is based on the
or they
turn
wouldn't be
order. So
tested.
it's pretty hard to set up who
Practice makes the warrior.
gets hit. Dagger too.
An improvement.
Oh, and better dagger, better damage abilities rather. Although I'll take the better life
Learn
shock.
and improve.
Let's get upgraded just for the current quest. That's how it works. We get Boat Rummer and Mournbicker. Look at that expression. A rookie raider. Lots of traits here. Lots of traits. All right, Boat Runner replace Wizbo. What happened to the other one? Good enough. I only got one, even though they both obviously got out of the cages. That was odd. But said only one is willing to join. Okay. Could opt for tough battles? I'm not sure I want to handle that right now. Let's go this way. Four spooters. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting tougher. As we go. Definitely getting tougher. Losing goblins is supposed to be part of the experience, so if we end up whittled down here, I wouldn't be too surprised.
An encouraging progression.
Bonk. That's going to take damage soon, but I'd rather finish it off here. Kill it then with Exterminate.
Vital blow.
Easy fight.
A precise assault. Summoning their fortitude, they move on.
The spiders are getting richer, too. That's good.
Fine wares.
+5 armor. Take that.
An honest bargain. A fair trade.
Who wants armor right now? I want Adonis to not die. No good bonking sticks,
An
right?
intriguing
No, he's got no
selection.
weapons at the moment. Might want to buy things like fiber, but I don't think so. Treasure, right? Treasure then rest. We got a boss? Oh my, we have a boss. Well, I definitely want the rest then. Let's get the smith upgrades in that case. Fiona Gray, thanks for the 44 months of support. Almost to 4
Present
full
Smith
years.
greets them kindly.
4% chance to fail. Interesting.
Fine work. Forged anew.
Okay, and he can keep
Evident
going.
craftsmanship.
It's a bigger plus. Just keep upgrading. The Deadly Hammer.
Fine work.
That's maxed out, I guess.
Better here than in battle.
Indeed.
A cozy fire welcomes the wayworn. They repose for a moment by the warm flame.
Seems like we can upgrade our rest actions back at the lair. Okay, a bit of a heal. Any other healing? No. Okay, and you already have a better weapon. But you have a better temporary weapon. Fair enough. That's the biggest spider yet.
They confront the scourge to put an end to its terror.
Reaper.
Prudence
Oh,
and
good lord.
time are potent medicines.
Well, that seems bad. Has 15 attack power. Ow. Terrible. For 8. I think we want to blast. Oh, and it froze it. Good. So it can't take turns. Yeah, mobilize for 2 actions or until hit. Next incoming attack is a guaranteed crit. Chop does so much damage now. 20 to 25. Yeah, this won't be too hard.
Dispatched without mercy.
That's what the upgrades are for.
Nicely done.
Stuns, though. Wakey wakey? Nah, redraw. Bleed the big one. Double bleed the big one. Nice. Ow. Okay, just the spooter left. Shouldn't be hard. Adonis is up to bat in a moment here. Redraw. Oh, 32 crit.
The imposing creature is gone.
Ham hocked.
Hopefully never to return.
Destroyed. Good work, Blacksmith. All credit to Blacksmith for that one. But yeah, actually starting to get a little bit challenging. That's good. Not as free as it looked earlier. Dinky halflings.
The goblins pause as the wind carries the lingering note of a tortured wail, mixed with the dissonant twinkling of laughter. They bear witness to a band of adventurers dragging along an unfortunate creature bound in a patchwork burlap sack. These are most certainly halflings, stout, childlike beings whose innocuous visages mask a twisted malice within.
Evil creatures. Orc not encountered. And that's okay. GG. Filthy hobbitses.
Let's see what the new day brings.
The orc has been taken captive. Ambush the halflings and free your friend. Indeed. Okay, it doesn't sell materials.
Just what's needed.
I'm rich. Did not expect base management? Yep, there's base management. There's also breeding and genetics, further adding things you did not expect in a game about goblins. But, yeah, they're here.
A strong lair requires a hardy lineage. Any will be born with it.
Let's see, Mushseeker has 7 body. If I breed Mushseeker with
This pairing holds
this
promise.
one. Guaranteed to make a brute, or at least very likely to make a brute? Let's see what we make here.
One
Bone
teems
Juper.
with new life.
What a name. So 464. Not too bad. Not too bad. Might want to look at the barracks in a moment. Although I want to see... Where's our quest to rescue the orc? Got explore and adventure. Nothing about orc rescuing? It's probably somewhere further afield then. Yeah, the halflings must have taken him far away. Interesting. Well, perhaps that can wait until next time that we look at Goblin Stone, if indeed there is a next time. Brings us to the end of our sponsored time with this game, Twitch chat. So far, a delightful little look. We did the first chapter, and then a bit more, explored the base building, bred some new goblins, and made quite a bit of loot. Yeah, I think there should be a next time. This game seems pretty delightful, and since it's got an ending to see, then I'm somewhat inspired to progress through and go look for it. Definitely pleasantly surprised by what Goblin Stone has to offer so far. Another shout out to Orc Chop Games for sponsoring this segment of today's stream. If you want to get Goblin Stone yourself, it comes out tomorrow on Steam. There's a link for you in chat. But alas, Twitch chat, that is going to be the end of our time here together. Thanks again for tuning in and watching me check out Goblin Stone for the first time. Yeah, I'm quite hopeful. I'm curious to see what else this game contains, that's for sure. As a heads up, we are not going to be live again until Friday. So no stream tomorrow or Wednesday or Thursday. Our next live stream will be Friday, continuing our Lay the Spire win streaking. And there might be some more Goblin Stone or some other variety games this week. But as I said, Twitch chat, that's all the time I've got for today. So thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all again soon. That's right, while you're here, vote in the game vote. Help me pick a new game to play on stream this month. Through that link there in chat. See you later, Olivia5K, Zavern, Coop Beware, Tom, Stebiferum, Luke Dorf, and everybody else. Until next time, my friends, stay cozy and have a good one. Toodaloo.